Why are your squats destroying your knees instead of growing your legs? You don't start squatting to hurt yourself. You start squatting because you want stronger legs, bigger legs, more power, more confidence. You show up with good intentions. You rack the bar. You take a breath. You go down, and somewhere between the first rep and the last, something goes wrong. Your knees start talking to you. Not loudly at first, just a dull pressure, a tight feeling you try to ignore. You finish the set anyway, because that's what you've been taught. Push through. Pain is normal. Leg day is supposed to hurt, but days turn into weeks. Weeks turn into months, and the pattern stays the same. Your knees feel worse. Your legs barely change, and squats start feeling like punishment instead of progress. So what's actually happening? Here's the truth most people never hear. Your knees aren't weak. Your squats are unbalanced. And unbalanced squats always punish the joints before they reward the muscles. Most squat mistakes don't look dramatic. They look normal. That's why they're so dangerous. You unrack the bar and immediately step back without setting tension. Your feet land wherever they land. Your body hasn't decided how it's going to move yet. Then you drop. Not sit, not load, drop. Your knees slide forward early. Your hips hesitate. Your weight shifts toward your toes. At that exact moment, your knees become the center of the movement. They start absorbing force they were never designed to absorb alone. Your quads don't get loaded gradually. Your glutes never truly engage. Your hamstrings don't control the descent. Your body skips muscle tension and jumps straight to joint pressure. And joint pressure doesn't build legs, it builds pain. Most people think squatting is about going down and coming back up. It's not. Squatting is about how you distribute force. And right now, your force is going straight into your knees. One of the biggest mistakes people make is confusing depth with effectiveness. They chase how low they can go instead of how controlled they can stay. They fall into the bottom of the squat. They rely on the bounce. They rebound out using momentum. That bounce feels powerful, but it steals work from your muscles. Your knees take the shock. Your hips miss the load. Your legs miss the stimulus. Every rep teaches your body the same lesson. Let the joints handle it, and the body learns fast. Another mistake shows up on the way up. Instead of driving through the hips, you push through the knees. Your knees shoot forward again. Your hips rise late. Your torso tips forward to survive the movement. Your body isn't trying to grow your legs. It's trying not to fall, and survival always beats muscle growth. Your quads feel strain but not deep tension. Your glutes stay quiet. Your hamstrings barely participate, so there's no reason for your legs to grow. Muscle grows from tension under control, not from force under chaos. Your knees hurt because they're doing extra work. Your legs don't grow because they're being skipped. Another silent problem is stance. Feet too narrow. Feet pointed straight without respecting hip structure. Weight pushed forward instead of centered. When your feet don't give you stability, your knees try to find it. They drift inward. They slide forward. They take over. Your knees aren't betraying you. They're compensating. And compensation always leads to pain. Most people never slow down enough to feel this happening. They add weight, they add reps, they add intensity, but intensity without control just magnifies the problem. Heavier weight doesn't fix bad squats, it exposes them. That's why your knees hurt more as you get stronger. You're not strengthening the movement. You're loading dysfunction. A squat that grows legs feels different. It feels slower, it feels heavier, even with less weight. It feels controlled from top to bottom. Before the descent even begins, tension is created. Your feet press into the ground. Your core braces. Your hips prepare to load. You don't drop. You sit. Your hips and knees move together. Your weight stays balanced. Your muscles engage immediately. The descent is controlled, not rushed, not passive. This is where leg growth actually starts. The quads load gradually. The glutes stretch under tension. The hamstrings control the speed. Your knees track naturally with your toes. They don't cave. They don't slam forward. You feel work everywhere. At the bottom, there is no collapse, no bounce, no free energy. There is tension. Then you drive up by pushing the floor away, not snapping the knees, not jerking the torso. Your hips lead, your glutes fire. Your quads extend the knees as a result, not as the main force. That difference changes everything. When squats are done correctly, your knees feel supported. They're part of the movement, not the victims of it. Your legs finally receive the stimulus they've been missing. Another mistake that destroys progress is ego. Using weight you can't control. If the load forces you to rush, collapse, or bounce, it's too heavy. Heavy doesn't mean effective. Controlled means effective. Your knees feel pain because they're taking impact. Your legs don't grow because they're not under tension long enough. Slowing down feels humbling. Reducing weight feels like regression, but it's actually progression. Because once control is there, growth follows. Most people quit here. They don't want to relearn. They don't want to feel weak. They don't want to admit their squat needs work. So they keep grinding through pain. Pain without progress. That's not discipline. That's stubbornness. Your body is always giving feedback. When squats hurt your knees, your body is saying the load is misplaced. When squats grow your legs, your body feels tired, not damaged. Big difference. Fixing your squat isn't about magic cues. It's about respecting how your body is built. Hips are engines. Knees are hinges. Feet are foundations. When engines don't work, hinges suffer. When foundations are unstable, everything compensates. Once your hips learn to share the load, your knees relax. Once your descent is controlled, your joints stop absorbing shock. Once your ego steps back, your legs finally step up. And here's the most important part. If your squats hurt your knees and your legs aren't growing, your body isn't broken. Your movement is, and movement can be fixed. When squats are done right, they don't feel abusive. They feel demanding. They challenge your patience, your control, your awareness. They reward consistency, not recklessness. Your knees stop being the bottleneck. Your legs start doing the work. And that's when squats become what they were always meant to be, a tool for building strength, not a reason to live in pain.